What's up, guys? Too Many Toys back with on I Hate Mud with the sign here. I got paint on the letters. That was an older video I showed that, but I just finished up the 4x4. So, and then I strung the lights through here to see what it looks like. Looks pretty cool. The gapping sort of fucked up. You can see how it's on the bottom. It's lower. I was just trying to strategically do it when I first started this because I only have so many of these lights. Now that I think about it, I should have just worried about it later and made them point out. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. It looks like it's just there's a little gap on the bottom there. And these lights aren't all the way secured anyway. As you see on the back here, I just poked them through, and then I'm gonna have to figure something out how to, secure them somehow or other, make them look nice, wire tie them or something. But yeah, here's the 4x4. It's all painted, and I'm going with the aged look. As you can see, the bulbs they're all like, I guess it was either cheap paint or somebody put some kind of frost paint on there and it's chipped away. I actually like the way that looks. But I'm thinking that these, you can see the lights are all different colors. I'm just hoping I can have enough at least to make each letter its own color, I hope. There's a couple places on eBay, people selling them, and I actually might buy these blue lights for the 4x4, and I might try to make it so that it blinks, the 4x4. I think it'll look pretty cool. So yeah, so here it is. It was a bitch, man. This I don't want to do one of these anytime soon. I think I said 20 hours. Well, I was fucking wrong. I don't even know. I couldn't even tell you. I'm probably over 100 hours with this thing. Just a lot of thinking, and especially since I'm doing it all manually. I don't have a CNC machine. I got a fucking small plasma cutter, and a lot of measuring, and you're tacking, and it's just the painting was the easy part. So I wasn't looking for any kind of showpiece. I'm just scuffed it up a little, put some primer on it, painted it. That was the easiest part of this whole thing. But the other letters are in there. They're all painted. So basically, my next order of business is going to be tending to the sign here. As you can see, it's backwards. But I got to finish framing out the corners here, and then the top piece. I'm thinking I'm going to have to get another small sheet of metal, but actually my father-in-law might have some at his house, so I might get lucky and won't have to buy it. So, and then I'm going to actually probably put some kind of angle iron in sections to support it, because especially like from here to here, it's gonna be very awkward. So I'd like to even maybe frame it out or something, but I definitely got to get the lights, the letters on there. Obviously, I'm gonna do a test run first, put the lights on there, make sure everything is good, and it looks alright, and then I could frame it out possibly, because I'm thinking that these are 2 inches right here, and then you got your wire here. So whatever, this thing's going to be hanging off the wall, wherever it is. Definitely is going to be. It's not going to be flush against the wall. So I'll I'm trying to think about how to. Anybody got a good suggestion? Post it up. I'd like to hear it. But so I'm going to brace it up, but I got to make sure all the wires are going to be able to flow through the letters, and I got to make these holes bigger, because this when I cut these with the plasma cutter, it was the same size as the holes that are on the letters themselves. So the tube's got to come through. So these holes are gonna have to get a little bigger. So that's not a big deal. I got a piece of metal cut out anyway. I'll just go around and trace it off real quick and just start cutting them away. And then put the letters through. And I drilled holes on all the letters. As you can see here, there's 4 holes here in these. There's some in here, and then what I'm going to do, that's how I'm going to mount it to the sign. So once I get my letters on there, I'm just going to line the holes up, hit them with a Sharpie, whatever center punch, and then go to town on drilling them out. That way, once it's all painted, the holes are there. I'm going to run bolts through it. That'll secure the letters to there. The wiring will be, all tied down and as pretty as I can get it, and then you know, some kind of hanging system I'm gonna have to develop here. So, because this is gonna be heavy, man. This sign, no doubt, is gonna be 150 pounds. Right now, I'm sure this thing's probably about 80 pounds. But then you add the letters, because they don't look like much. But these letters, this letter right here probably weighs, I'd say about 5 pounds. The O's weigh a lot more. So you know, yeah, that's another 9 letters. Say 5 pounds a piece. So you got another 45 pounds. So yeah, I'm gauging this is going to be, you know, about 150 pounds this sign. So I definitely want to get something to make sure this thing isn't going to fall off the wall and onto my head, or God forbid my son's head or something. So it's gonna stay on there wherever it is. I might even have some kind of pole that I put on the wall and hang it on that. It's getting there, guys. It's I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to do one of these anytime soon. Not of this size. I got a little ahead of myself with this. I always liked the way they looked, but it was just a lot more than I bargained for. My Land Cruiser's suffering back there. Poor things. I've got 8 inches of dust from being down here. So, but I promise I'll be getting back to that as soon as possible. I'm thinking a couple more weeks, a pound of this. I'm going to try my damnedest to get everything buttoned up in terms of metal work, and hopefully get this thing in primer next time I'm down here. It'll probably just wind up being, you know, because I still have to weld up this here, and you know, finish bordering on the sides, on the arrow sides, and then the brackets also. There's a decent amount of metal work left, but it's, you know, the light at the end of the tunnel here. So I will definitely keep you guys updated. Again, too many toys at I Hate Mud. Take care.